Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Skyblock series here on royal.mchub.com. If you guys want to come check out the server, they have Skyblock, they got prisons, and they have a survival server as well if you guys want to go check that out. Now, as you guys can see, we are standing in the brand new grinder that we made in the last episode. I stole this design from IS Top number 1, but this grinder actually doesn't have any spawners just yet. I set up a second one off camera, and then this is the one that we built in the last episode. Guys, I haven't even been AFK in this farm for a full 24 hours. And if I just come take a look, yeah, the CBU is getting a little bit full, mostly with not pearls, what the hell, with emeralds. I literally upgraded the CBU to the max 100 million items, okay? And if I take a look, there are 100 million emeralds in here. And there's also 96 million gold ingots, 11 million heart of the seas, 4 ender pearls, okay, because we are making enchanted ender pearls right now, which we have 12.8 million of. But I am going to get into a bit of a strategy in today's episode. If you guys are like, obviously, you know, top players and stuff, you already know the strategy. But if you're not, you might not know about it, okay? So since our emeralds are clearly overflowing here, obviously, the enchanted ender pearl is the best custom recipe on the server, but whenever you set up a design like this with villagers and zombie pigments, you also want 2 other recipes as well. And those 2 recipes are sitting in this chest right here. And basically, you just cycle through these recipes whenever your CBU is getting full. Because right now we have the maxed amount of emeralds, so we are just losing efficiency. But there is this recipe called enchanted emeralds, and it takes 5 emeralds and 2 heart of the seas to create 1 enchanted emerald. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the CBU, you go into the auto crafting, you take out the enchanted ender pearl, and you put in the enchanted emerald. Boom. Now that is going to craft a ton of enchanted emeralds right here. Now we got 6 million. But we're still going to have a lot of emeralds left over, 71 million. But that is where the next recipe is going to come into play a little bit. Let me just sell all the rest of these emeralds that are still on the floor, because now they are actually going to be going into the CBU again. Boom, there we go. We're going to put this enchanted ender pearl recipe back in there, and we are going to grab this one, enchanted gold ingots. This recipe takes 5 gold ingots and 2 emeralds to make 1 enchanted gold ingot. And again, our gold is almost full as well. So after you put this recipe in there, you take it back out and you put the enchanted gold ingot recipe. And now if we take a look at the CBU, we should have a decent amount of space left over. Boom, only 33 million emeralds. That was at 100 million a couple seconds ago. And literally no more gold ingots. And now if we take a look, we got 20 million enchanted gold ingots, 6 million enchanted emeralds, and 12.8 million enchanted ender pearls. I am not ready to sell this CBU yet because I want it to get even more full. And whenever it does, that's just gonna be, it's gonna be insane things, man. But for right now, I'm actually gonna take out this recipe and we're gonna put in the enchanted emerald recipe because we still got like 33 million extra. So I'm just gonna let that recipe rock in there to bring down the amount of emeralds we have in the CBU. And then whenever our ender pearls start getting like super high up there as well, we just put the enchanted ender pearl recipe in there again. But yeah, that is a super overpowered strategy whenever you set up a farm like this. All you need is 1 CBU, and since this CBU is maxed at 100 million, you don't want to be setting up multiple CBUs with different recipes, because you can do that, but then you're gonna have to upgrade every single CBU. With this strategy, all you need is 1 and 3 recipes, and then you're good to go. So anyways, clearly this farm is overpowered, right? We got a ton of stuff in there. I have no clue how much that is actually worth right now, but I'm kind of excited to check it out. We'll probably sell it at the end of this episode, but we can also go ahead and double it. And I take that back. Not necessarily double it, because we cannot max out another CBU. We only have 585,000 shards, right? But we can just set up a whole nother farm and start making even more money. So if I go into my ender chest, I have these CBUs right here. They're level 9, which isn't the greatest, but it's decent. Oh wait, did I already place one here? Okay, never mind. There was already a level 9 on this one. Put that back in there. And this can store 2.5 million items, which clearly with the farm like this is not gonna be enough for long. So I think we're just gonna use the rest of our shards right now to upgrade this as much as possible. And yeah, that was it. But 10 million is not that bad. Or you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe we should sell that CBU. Honestly, we're gonna do it just because I'm going to use a lot of money once again to buy a ton more spawners for this grinder over here. And this episode is gonna be purely focused on making money anyway. Right now we have $660 billion. If we do slash battle top, that is number 2 on the server right now, and we're gonna take over number 1 as soon as I sell that CBU over there. But you guys already know the goal for this season is to make it onto IS top, but I'm kind of playing as a solo right now. Flush hasn't logged on in like 2 weeks. So listen, getting IS top is looking extremely hard to do this season, but with these grinders, it definitely should help us. And I think I really just need to focus on getting as many shards as possible to get another maxed out CBU, and we can just AFK ourselves to the win, hopefully. But for right now, we have no 2.5x credit boosters. So let me go on AH and see if there are any on there. Boosters, I just want one 2.5x, bro. That is all I am looking for. And unfortunately, there's not one on there. Okay, we're just gonna have to use a regular 2x. That actually kind of sucks because we are gonna miss out on a lot of money from selling that CBU if we would just have a 2.5x. So you know what, let me ask in public chat, see if anybody is selling one, because it's gonna be worth it for that CBU. Guys, literally nobody is selling 2.5x credit boosters, so we're just gonna have to bite the bullet here. Slash boosters, we are going to have to just pop a regular 2x, and all of our robots are ready to sell as well. So let's make sure we are keeping up on selling these, as they still make pretty good money. Boom, sell those. We are gonna drop all the way down. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, nah, our balance right now is low-key kind of cursed. We got to get rid of that number ASAP, but these still make us like 100 million each. It's not horrible. We'll definitely still take it. And boom, there we go. That puts us at 668 billion now. What we need to do is we need to activate the mythical slime pet ability, and we are going to go sell that CBU and see how much it sells for. I don't really know what to expect from it, to be honest with you. Like, literally zero clue, because we haven't even been AFKing that thing for a full day yet. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna get this grinding merchant pet ability to proc real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back. It usually takes a minute to get this thing to work because like legendary mob annihilator or something always procs first, and then you have to kind of wait for that ability to go away because it— oh, never mind. Home sell. I lied. We are gonna sell this thing right now. Boom. And 230 billion. No way. That is insane, bro. Slash Bal top. We're gonna be number 1 by a long shot. That puts us at almost $1 trillion, bro. Could you imagine if we had 2 farms set up with that? That would have been like 500 bill right there. Oh my god, this design is insane. Okay, we got to set up this second farm ASAP. I'm probably going to spend like 100 to 150 billion just buying spawners and leveling them up again. But IS top number 2 told me that they only upgrade their spawners to level 51. So I'm going to kind of try that, because if I can save money, I mean, that's going to save me a lot of money if I only do level 50 on everything. And GZ has been hooking it up with the strats. So I assume they know what they're doing. GZ is like IS top number 2 right now, I think. Yeah, IS top number 2. These guys are still number 1 on top, but there is a lot of comp this season. Level 400, level 406, level 411. So that is definitely dope to see. So guys, we are going to get on this literally ASAP. Slash shop. We are just going to buy ourselves a ton of guardian spawners. But again, I'm going to try only leveling these spawners up to level 50. No more than that. And then we're going to compare it to that grinder over there, obviously. And we will see if there is any difference. Because if it doesn't make a difference, then yeah, there is no point to go past level 50. And it's just a lot cheaper as well. So I have to buy a ton of spawners, 4 different types. We need guardians, endermites, villagers, and zombie piglins. So this is going to take a minute. Oh, and I also got to get an alt on this farm as well. I haven't even set that up yet. But there's literally one right there that was AFKing my old design, so I'm literally just gonna have to move them over a couple of blocks and we will be good. So we placed all these, gonna upgrade them all to level 50. It's only gonna cost 760 million per, bro. That is a lot cheaper than what I was leveling it up to, because all of my spawners on the other grinder are level 100, and that is an extra 3.3 billion per spawner, and that's just the guardian spawners as well. So yeah, this could be the new wave if it's as efficient or close to as efficient as the other grinder. But we'll run all kinds of tests in today's episode, so let me just take a cut. Let me get all of these spawners down with the alt, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back in 1 second. All right, guys, here we are. We have everything set up. Both the grinders are the exact same, except these spawners over here are level 100, and these ones are level 50. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I went AFK for a couple of hours, so they've already been AFK'd for a while, and I've been switching out the recipes. I have more in this chest as well. But in this CBU, you guys know it just can't store as much as the other one, so we would have to sell it a lot more often than, of course, the one that can store 100 million. But we only need, like, oh, wait, no, we can purchase this next upgrade. I don't know where we got shards from, but boom. There we go. This episode, I am just strictly working on these money farms, and I'm going to be grinding shards to hopefully keep upgrading these. And I think I'm just going to go the souls route. All right, PV1, we are finally going to use this sword once again. I haven't grinded out souls this way in forever. Oh, wait, yo, /GK, that reminds me. Boom, got a shards booster right there. We're going to use it. But yeah, I actually need to sell both of these farms just so I can see how big of a difference the level 100 spawners make. So let me go ahead, cycle all of these recipes real quick just to make sure we got the max of everything. Enchanted ender pearls, enchanted gold, and then the enchanted emerald was already in there. We will go ahead, keep the enchanted ender pearl in there for now, and then we go to home, sell 2, and then cycle the same thing right here. Okay, boom. There we go. Now, all we're going to do is... Oh, wait, no. Let me put the enchanted ender pearl back in there. All we are going to do is go to home, and once again, I need this mythical slime pet to activate. And see, whenever you get this before you get the grinder merchant, mob annihilator, you literally just got to wait because you can one-shot the whole stack of mobs pretty easily. Or, wait, whoa, did they drop down the proc rate or something? Okay. Maybe they did. It's not... Okay, there we go. We killed off one full stack, second full stack, and then this would be the last one. So usually you have to wait for this thing to run out because you just kill the whole stack, and then, yeah, you got to wait for them to spawn again. Okay, finally, we got the grinder merchant. So we're going to come over to home sell. This CBU is going to have more money in it. 12 billion right there. Home sell 2, and boom. There we go. That one had 8.2 million, but now we sold both of them at relatively the same time. So now I'm going to AFK for an hour, and we're going to see if there's a big difference or any difference at all in how much money we make in that hour. Now, I do believe we actually have a spawner booster procced right now, but it's going to give me double the rates to both farms anyway. So yeah, honestly, I'll bring you guys back in 55 minutes whenever the spawner booster runs out, and we will see if these CBUs are the same. Because if they are, that means you don't have to upgrade your spawners basically past level 51. And if you guys want to become a rich island, that is kind of need to know information because you spend a lot of money upgrading spawners. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to... Oh my god. I didn't even pop a 2x credits booster, bro. That would have been... This would have been 16.4 billion. And then what? We got 12 billion from the other one? This would have been 24 billion. I am an idiot. I have no clue how I forgot about that. But thankfully, we didn't have a lot in that CBU anyways. All right, it's fine. I'll pop the booster right now. We'll come over here to inactive credit. And boom, get that going. And I'll be sure to keep up with selling all of these robots still as well, because we're already back up to $839 billion. We are making extremely good money right now. If I do /bal top, hey, I'm still #1 for the time being, which is dope. So while we are sitting here AFKing, you guys already know I'm going to be using the Souls 100 sword, and we are going to be grinding out some shards. I'm not sure how much you can realistically even make now that they nerfed it. I basically haven't really grinded shards this way since the nerf. But we need more shards to upgrade that CBU, so I'm gonna get on it. We're gonna go ahead and do /boosters again, and I think I should have, yeah, boom, shards booster right here. And I'm gonna go to my controls. We're gonna change our jump to left click and then our attack to spacebar, and then all we gotta do is get inside of the blaze and then just hold down spacebar. And yeah, guys, this is literally it. We're gonna grind out a couple thousand shards like this, and I'll bring you guys back in 55 minutes whenever that spawner booster runs out, and we will see what results we get out of this spawner level test. All right, guys, so it's been a little bit longer than 50 minutes, but I did notice something. I had the enchanted ender pearl recipe in one CBU and then the enchanted emerald in another, so I don't actually know if that's going to mess with these prices, but I kind of hope it doesn't. If there's a big disparity, I'm literally just gonna have to retest it just to be sure, because this CBU has the enchanted ender pearl recipe. So real quick, we're gonna take this out and we are going to put in the enchanted emerald recipe first. Honestly, thinking about it, oh wait, no, that's the enchanted ender pearl. Enchanted emerald, boom, there we go. I don't actually think it's gonna change anything because the enchanted ender pearl recipe only uses ender pearls and heart of the sea, not emeralds. I don't know. I guess we will see. I'm going to get that gold one, and then we're going to throw this in here as well. And then I'm going to go do the same thing to home cell 2. Oh, I mean home cell 2 with no space. What am I doing? And then we're going to grab both of these. Boom. Take that out. Enchanted ender pearl. Boom. Gold. And then everything should be good to go, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. First CBU. 3.8, almost $4 billion. And then if we go to home cell, 3.9 billion compared to 5.9. Ooh, those recipes did make a difference. Or having level 100 actually does matter. Okay, for that reason, I am gonna have to retest this. We are going to use another spawner booster. And by the way, I have 35 of these things. I bought a ton of them off camera, but boom, we're gonna pop another one. I'm gonna AFK for an hour, and this time no CBU has any crafting recipe, I believe. Let me just double check, and yeah, nothing. So we're gonna sell that, home cell 2, and then boom, it should line up pretty perfectly. And we are back once again, and we should have done it right this time. So this is going to be the true test. Okay, if we take a look, these are all the items in this grinder. And if I go to home cell 2, is it similar is the question. And ooh, is it 2.1 million emeralds, 1.7 million heart of the seas, 1.3 million ender pearls, 1.9 million gold ingots. Home cell. It's so hard to remember all those numbers. Definitely way more emeralds in this one, more gold, more heart of the seas, but ender pearls are kind of the same, aren't they? 1.9 mil, 2 because I kind of forgot. No, 1.3 mil. Okay, I guess upgrading these spawner levels is a little bit worth it. I wouldn't say it's a massive difference, but over time it's gonna stack up, and it's probably gonna end up being worth it. So anyways, let me go ahead and run all of these recipes in here real quick, and we will see the actual difference. I'm gonna keep the enchanted ender pearl recipe in here. Boom, there we go. And then we go to home cell and do the same exact thing. Just cycle them in, and boom, we are gonna keep that in there because now I need to proc grinding merchant again. Oh, and we got it. Home cell. We are going to sell this. Boom. 7.1 billion home cell 2 compared to, yeah, 5.1 billion. That is definitely a difference, man. So there we go. That is a little bit of a myth busted. It isn't double the amount of money like it should be, since it's like double the levels, right? So maybe I'll try like level 71 on everything over here, or maybe I'll just go to level 100. It all really depends. But anyways, oh, that was gonna be this clip, but off camera, guys, I grinded out 300,000 shards with Souls 100 and obviously the shard booster, but I ended up buying 1,000,000 shards as well with the gold coins we had left over from that donation a while ago. And that means if we come to the CBU, we can get this upgrade, and then I believe it's just one more level until we max it out, right? At least that's what I'm hoping, and I was wrong. Oh, that's tough. Okay, well, we can get this level, and then we need 400,000 more shards to be able to upgrade this CBU to max, and then it'll store 100 million items in here as well. So I guess I'm just gonna grind the rest of that off camera, guys. I'm gonna continue to AFK this, and we might be hitting $1 trillion in this episode. I'm not 1,000% sure about that, but it's possible. Okay. All right, we are back, and it is basically it's basically the next day. Okay, and I actually am on a new client because you guys know Badlion started lagging at my own island, so couldn't use that client anymore. Cosmic client was 1.12, which was just kind of lame, and Lunar doesn't have minimap, so I found a client that has all of that. It's just missing world downloader. It would have been cool if it had that, but it doesn't. But anyways, we are at a boss room, and you guys can see all the players here. So wish me luck placing on this thing. And hey, we got second. I will take it. I feel like I did pretty bad on that boss, but we only got 2 rare keys anyway. So guys, off camera, I have been doing a lot of things. Okay, first of all, I have 1.2 or almost 1.3 million shards, and I am also about to hit $900 billion, and that is all from just literally selling my robots. And actually, I use like another almost 100 bill, I think, or like 50 billion, upgrading all of those spawners to level 81 as well. But whenever I sell these robots again, we are going to be going over the $900 billion mark. I don't even think they were all full, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to sell them and get to over 900 billion. And if we actually come take a look at the money farms, they're doing pretty well right now. I think I have the enchanted ender pearl recipe in here at the moment. Almost 6 million enchanted ender pearls, 10 million enchanted gold ingots, 5.4 million enchanted emeralds. We would have more enchanted ender pearls if I had the recipe in, but I think I had enchanted emerald recipes, and that kind of used all of the heart of the sea. So we got 3.7 million extra ender pearls at the moment. But I mean, this is just one farm. Home, sell, right over here. This is a whole nother farm. So yeah, the next time we sell this farm, it is going to be like worth an insane amount of money, I'm hoping. I'm using a ton of spawner boosters all the time, as you guys can see by my scoreboard. And the reason why I'm recording this clip is because I think it's finally time to use most of our money to level up our island, okay? Because whenever you increase your island levels, if we do /is levels, you get a better cell multiplier. And since I'm level 200 right now, right, I get a cell multiplier of 0.8. That is literally it. So if I go like level 250, we could afford that. That would give us a multiplier of a 1.0. So what other level upgrades? Oh, okay. So you get a cell multiplier increase at level 256. This is $782 billion. I think that's pretty realistic because the next cell multiplier increase is 266, and that is $1 trillion. Now, we could afford this just by selling our robots for a little bit, or we could sell one of our CBUs, but I kind of want some extra money just for whenever I decide to expand these farms even more with more spawners and stuff. So I think the best option is to go to level 256 and use $780 billion. Let's go ahead. Boom. Got it done. We are rank number 45, and we will wait for that to update because we just went up 56 levels. And we went all the way to rank 20. Okay, that's not bad. We're still extremely far away from getting on IS top, but we might slowly be getting closer. If Flush ever decides to play again, I think we could do it. But right now, I would say we are not doing too bad. So guys, actually, I'm gonna end this episode off here because I still want to AFK these farms a little bit more, but I do have almost 1.3 million shards that we should go ahead and use on the CBU. Whoa. Oh, this one was already maxed, bro. I am tweaking. My bad. We got to go over to the other farm. We're going to max out this CBU just so we can guarantee that it doesn't overflow and like we lose efficiency and stuff. And that is going to cost another 1 million shards, but now it's maxed. Boom, there we go. We already have a decent amount of loot in here, but I just want to AFK it for a little bit longer. I don't feel like selling it right now. And listen, if we look at IS top, to get on there, you now need to be level 300. And if we look at IS levels, the amount of money you need for level 300 is crazy, bro. Yeah, we still need $1.7 trillion. So that is extremely far away. But in the next episode, we might be expanding this money farm even more by putting 2 sides over here. I would have done that with this grinder, but I built it on the border. So we literally can't. We can't build past this. This is the farthest this grinder can go until we reach a higher level. But we can still do it over here on this grinder. We can build 2 sides, literally just double the efficiency of the farm. And I have $150 billion left over. So I'm thinking that's the route I'm going to take. Because 2 trillion away from getting on IS top is extremely far. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy today's episode, be sure you guys drop a like, sub if you guys are new. Obviously, if you haven't already, come check out the server with royal.mchub.com. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Skyblock episode.